Hello and welcome to That DJ Podcast. This is episode number 3. It is Friday, April 30th, 2010. I am your host, Ben, and with me is Brandon.
Howdy.
And Ross.
What's going on?
How you doing, guys?
Great.
Fantastic.
What Ross said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I am so glad to be here. I don't know about you guys, but we have a full slate for today. We are just coming up with more and more stuff to talk about that
Busting at the seams.
busting at the seams with information.
Great, juicy scoops for you guys.
Juicy
Deliciousness.
scoops, like ice cream, but with juice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's got
I know.
Ready Whip on
Wow,
top,
that
too.
sounds like a good idea, guys. We should go into business doing
That's
that.
probably a terrible idea, but
Okay. Hey, well, anyway, today we're going to talk about... Actually, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We got more stuff to talk about with apps, unfortunately. We're going to talk about some different new DJ networks that are out there. We're going to talk about Guitar Center having some good deals. Music trends. We're going to talk about some different groups. We're obviously going to talk about Justin Bieber because we always do, and we couldn't let you down on that part of it. I think actually Justin Bieber listens just so he can hear things about himself.
yeah, he might be on the show. I'm going to give him a call. I know him personally.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually
Crap.
from Canada, if you didn't
Jeez,
know
how'd you arrange that?
that. I'm a 13-year-old boy.
and moving on, we're also going to talk about speakers in general. We're going to talk about how to build a website, what to do and what don't to do, or actually what not to do, I guess, would be the...
It's both, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to talk about how to start DJing. I guess most everyone on here probably is a DJ or an aspiring DJ, but hey, if you're not, here you go.
We got all kinds of beginning listeners.
Then we got some questions. We're going to talk, we got like 5 questions we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to say goodbye, and you're going to listen to our featured artist.
Who is that featured artist?
That featured artist is DJZ. So, hey, without further ado, let's break out into some news.
Let's go do that.
Alrighty. Well, first up, we're going to talk about the iPad. I know we've talked about the iPad a lot, but this is a little different.
There's some hot news.
This is hot news.
Very hot.
There is a DJ now, apparently, and there's this video that's been going around and getting her a lot of publicity. She is the self-proclaimed first iPad DJ. I thought it was pretty interesting, but I don't really know how practical it is. Maybe you'd like to expand on what she does, Brendan?
She DJs with iPads.
Wow. Okay, and that's that.
Moving on. Did we cover that enough? Or
I think you should probably expand a little more.
All right. Well, basically, this lady, I don't think she's an actual DJ. I think she's a promoter. But, yeah, she set up a DJ setup or an iPad setup. She's got 2 separate iPads connecting into a mixer, pulling some samples, I'm assuming, off a computer. But she pulls the samples up, does a little adjusting. You can adjust, apparently, volume, pitch, control, all from the iPad, from an app that's on the iPad, actually. But, yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
I think we should probably post a link on our site.
We will do that.
What
get
is
right
our
on
site, Ross? Could you tell us that?
I think it's thatdjpodcast.com.
You know, that
Oh.
sounds right.
Yeah, sounds right. I'd say we'll go with that. So we're going to post that
it
video
can't
on
be
there.
right.
Ka-check.
We're going to post a link to that video. If you want to use the iPad maybe and you're not sure what all it can do, she goes through some pretty cool things that it can do and that she's been doing with it. Unfortunately, for all of you who have been working for years at becoming a great DJ, she's been DJing for 3 weeks and is all of a sudden popular. But good
Yeah.
for her, right? Because she's using technology to her best advantage.
I mean, it's kind of cool. If you watch the video, it's actually a really long video, and she goes into all kinds of different stuff and shows it off. But It's cool
I hope
looking. I don't know the practicality of it, especially buying two iPads, which
Yeah,
is
if you got that much
Do you
money to blow,
Do you
just
think she
1,000.
knows like not to DJ through her laptop though?
I don't know.
She might need to get speakers.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
It was cool to see. If you're interested in what the iPad can do for you as a DJ, check it out.
Could be the future.
Could be. No, it's not. Anyway,
Uh,
well, it's the future
yeah,
for
it's
some
probably not.
people.
Whatever.
All right.
How much?
I'm
like,
waiting for the next-
cost efficient wise.
The iPhone DJ.
How much?
What'd you say, Russ?
Like, well, I mean, you're talking. How much is the iPad? Like $700 or something?
Well, the original ones are $5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
So for two of them, like she's got, that's $1,000 right there for
that's a grand dropped right on them.
2 players.
Well, turntables. I mean, if you get a basic, well, a nice set
mean-
of turntables is
Pretty expensive.
over 1,000.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Definitely over 1,000.
But I mean, what would you rather have? A nice set of turntables or two iPads?
It depends on what you depends on what you want. I mean, she also had to buy a mixer for it to feed
Yeah.
into.
But still, if you get turntables, you're still going to need a mixer regardless. But
Absolutely. So yeah, check out the video on the site.
it's pretty cool for a look-see.
It's like 17 minutes long. You could probably skim through it if you wanted, but we thought it was worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, it's been all the buzz I've heard on the internets.
Oh,
If you guys know, do you know what the internets are?
I think they've been around for a while now.
Yeah, whatever. Al Gore,
Yeah, he invented the internet.
Yeah, I knew it.
you cracked the case. Good job, Ross.
So next up, we got this thing about Beatport, and I know a lot of you guys use Beatport to upload your mixes to and everything. Well, they have released an integrated iPhone app. Brandon,
Yes, they have released an integrated iPhone app,
thank you.
and yeah, it's basically you can go on, do everything that you could do on the internet browser itself. You can log in, look through the different mixes, play the different mixes, add things to your shopping cart. I'm not 100% sure if you can buy it from the iPad. I know you can add it to it and maybe later go to your browser and download it for sure. But it's a nice price of $0 in the iTunes App Store.
Ooh,
So I mean, I'm sure you
free.
know what it is. A lot of people I know use it. They got some nice stuff on there.
We got quite a few submissions from Beatport, I think. So, all right,
But it's a good thing. Go check it out.
yeah.
And yeah, it's not too fancy or special, but
But if you like Beatport,
it's a nice supplement to the actual website itself. So go check that out. Everybody.
who likes Pioneer?
Shots.
I do.
I know I like Pioneer.
Everybody likes Pioneer.
Not everybody. Their competitors don't.
That's true.
Well, anyway, Pioneer has launched a new social network for DJs. Is the name of it Pioneer DJ Network?
That would be correct.
That is very unoriginal.
It is in association with Lex. Oh man,
Let's mix.
Mix. Yes,
Okay, that makes sense.
they teamed
Seems
up
to be in
to
the
bring
beta
you-
version.
Basically, what you can do here is you can upload to be able to share with other people. You can promote your stuff. They have monthly competitions.
Basically, that kind of it's like SoundCloud, the other all the other sites that you can upload and share music with, but there's a nice community there. It's probably not that big yet, but I'm sure it could
Hey,
get
but
there
you
with
could be like the 100th user or something. I'm
with
sure
a
it's
name
bigger
like
than that.
Pioneer.
Yeah.
And the really cool thing is the competitions. They have monthly competitions where you can win prizes if you are.
I like free stuff.
I'm assuming if you submit a mix.
And they're nice prizes too. Like the I noticed that the first prize you're giving away is 2 CDJ 900 decks of
Wow.
Pioneer, which looks like a sick deck.
Is it 5? 5 headphones for first through
5
fifth
headphones.
place.
Is that like
Yeah.
only one side of the headphone, and there's only 5 of them, so there's like 2.5 sets of headphones?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You're terrible. At
It
this.
could happen. Yeah. I mean, Al Gore did invent the internet.
Well, we're done with them now.
So you want to register?